Okay, so I just stumbled upon this thing called Open Tui. It's a TypeScript library for building terminal user interfaces. Isn't that cool?
Wait, really? A library specifically for TUIs? That's a bit niche, isn't it? But I guess there's a lot of potential for creativity there.
Right, and it's still in development, so it's not ready for production yet, but it's set to be foundational for projects like Open Code and Terminal de Chop.
Totally, but I wonder what that means for users. If it's unfinished, how do developers feel comfortable using it? There's always risk involved.
Good point, I guess they would need to weigh the benefits against the potential issues. But the idea of building TUIs feels really innovative to me.
Absolutely. And it seems like there are different packages too, like Core, Solid, React, and even Vue. That's a broad range.
I know, right? It's like they're covering all bases. I mean, having a core library that works standalone is smart for flexibility.
But hold on, the Vue package is unmaintained. That raises some flags. I wonder how that impacts the community's perception of the library.
Exactly, it makes me think about how vital maintenance is for libraries. If a section is falling behind, does that affect trust?
For sure, it might discourage developers from adopting it fully. And what about the Go bindings? They're also unmaintained.
That's a bummer, those unmaintained parts could really limit its appeal. But on the flip side, the core library seems robust.
True, the imperative API they mention could be a game changer for creating responsive TUIs. I wonder how intuitive it is.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. If it's easy to grasp, that could really attract developers. How about the installation process?
Oh, it requires Zig to be installed. That feels like an extra hurdle. Not everyone would have that set up right.
Exactly, and it's a bit of a niche requirement. I wonder if that might discourage newcomers from experimenting with it.
It could, but if you're already into TypeScript, maybe it feels like a natural next step. Still, that barrier exists.
Totally, and the fact that you can easily test changes in other projects without publishing is a sweet feature.
Yeah, that linking script is clever. It allows for hot reloading, which is crucial for iterative development.
But what if someone's working in an environment without symlinks? The copy option could be a lifesaver there.
Absolutely. It shows that they're thinking about different developer environments. But I wonder how well that works in practice.
That's true, and it's interesting that the script has specific options for linking. It's like they're catering to varied workflows.
Right, but it does make me wonder if they're risking complexity by offering all these different linking options.
That's a valid concern. Sometimes simplicity in setup can win hearts, especially for newbies. Complexity could be off-putting.
Exactly. But if they get the core functionality right, I think word will spread fast, especially within developer communities.
I hope so. It could really revitalize how developers think about TUIs. And imagine the potential for user engagement.
That's a great point. Engaging users in terminal interfaces could change the game for many applications.
So if we put everything together, OpenTUI has potential, but it also comes with its share of risks and challenges.
Agreed. It's a fascinating development, but they'll need to address those unmaintained packages and installation complexity.
Yeah, and I wonder how much community feedback will influence its evolution. That could be crucial for its success.
Absolutely. Engaging with the community could drive improvements. It'll be interesting to see how this unfolds.
For sure, so what do you think? Is it worth keeping an eye on OpenTUI as it develops?
Definitely. There's a lot to unpack, and I think it could lead to some exciting innovations in the TUI space.
I agree, let's keep tracking this. Who knows what kind of neat applications could come out of it?
Right, and maybe we'll see some success stories that help iron out the bumps along the way.
Exactly, now I'm curious to see how the community responds once it's more widely used.
Same here. This whole discussion just makes me think about how rapidly tech evolves based on community input.
Totally, and it's this cycle of feedback that often shapes the most successful tools. It's exciting.
Absolutely. So, any final thoughts before we wrap up? I'm left pondering the future of TUIs.
Just that I hope OpenTUI enhances how we interact with terminal interfaces. It could redefine user experiences.
For sure, let's keep an eye on this development. There's definitely more to come.
Absolutely, this is just the beginning and I can't wait to see how it evolves.